it can't show great. This life take a toll. All these problems is bringing. I here searching for love. I just need me a hug. My trap phone steady ringing. Please don't step on the rush, bro. Home from the club, don't know what I was thinking. We just met, still made love. I'm off too many drugs. Just one night, come and lean on me. Don't even know her name. Ask me about my scars, ain't say a thing. This from a bullet grain. Whoa, just look how far I came. I just. Keep it bottled up, won't never feel a thing. I get that.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Shit I bought you when you leaving, you get to that penny. I hope you learn from all the game I taught you. Better not let it wait, just take advantage.
Tabo, what's up, bro? Morning, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, Tabo?
I don't feel no love on someone from neglect, but baby, I can't get you off of my mind. I don't really care how long it take, but I'ma get them whacking. I won't stop till you flying. Till you flying. I'ma keep on eating all these fucking shrooms till my heart stops and dying. Till you dying. I'ma keep on taking all these fucking drugs till I go touch the moon. Know this life ain't easy, but I keep grinding and trying. But a talk gon' be mine. Yeah, I walk around with my head high, tryna hide the fact that I'm broken, leaving everybody in the blind. They can't see, tryna keep.
All right, let's go, bro. Like, it's a whole new day, bro. It's a whole new day. Let's make this money. All right, let's see, bro. Let's see. Let's see what can happen. Let's see. Morning, bro. It's Derek from Tanzania. Derek, what's up, bro? What's up, Derek? What's good, Derek? All right, bro. Let's see what's going on Go right now. Jonathan, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Locked in. Let's remove all the joins. Mogri, hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Mogri, let's go. It's a whole new day, whole new support, new resistance, new volume, new everything, bro. New setup. It's a fresh day, bro. It's a fresh day, fresh everything. Let's see. All right, let's see, bro. Let's see what's going on the H4 real quick. Gotta start with the H4, bro. Actually, let's look at the daily. All right. All right, nothing too crazy on the daily. Just a pullback right now. Just a pullback. We got a clear support right here, bro. We got a clear support right here. So let's see. All right, let's see resistance. Morning, everyone. Hey, today I'm locked in early. Let's get this money. All right, let's see, bro. Let's see, bro. We got some nice range right here on the H4. Sales looking good so far, bro. Sales looking good so far. This H4 looking like it's about to flip and break this low. It's a good execution on the H4 right here. Stop loss like at the high, and then like a nice target. But let's see. Let's see what's going on in the lower time frame. See what's going on in the lower time frame. Oh, we bought a break. We actually bought a break right now. Damn, let's see. We might have a early setup on Goldie today, bro. But let's wait for that Canada close. I'm waiting for this Canada close. Roshan, what's up, bro? You early today, bro? You early today, bro? Early today, bro. Might be getting some early sales today. Let's see. Let's see. Just trying to see what range we got working with. So this is what we got working with right now. This is a no trade range. Low key, like, this is an obstacle right here. I'm not gonna lie. The support is a little bit too close beyond this range. But let's see. 30 pips, okay. Let's see the 15-minute. Quick question, what's the difference between a raw spread and a floating spread? Does that affect me if I'm trading? Yeah, so like on gold, like if you're trading like gold and you scalping, it's always better to have like a raw spread. But it also depends on the account size too, because with the raw spread, like you got to pay commission. I think it's like 3.5 per lot. You know, the last time I checked, it was 3.5 per lot. I don't know if it's the same right now. But with swing, like it's better to do like, you know, just a standard account. So I guess the standing account would be the floating spread, because I know raw spread is usually super tight. The spread on raw spread is usually smaller. But what you can do though, you can just do a demo account on both. Get a demo account on the raw and get a demo account on the floating, and just check like the spread on both. But one, you don't pay commission, you just pay for the spread. Like for the standard account, you just pay for the spread is just higher. But on the raw, like, you know, it's smaller, but you gotta pay commission. You gotta pay commission. Short. Yeah, let's see what happened, bro. Bro, when I woke up, I was talking to Shaw, bro. Like, this was a nice, bro. I saw this at like, I literally had just woken up like maybe around 1. This was a nice fake out setup, bro. So this is another setup too, apart from the break and close, and we talked about this on Friday too. That last stream where we had all the setups in one session. This is another one, bro. Like every time this happened, like it's just more confirmation. Let me see if I can find it. Is this thing not loading? Popping up. Oh. Right here, bro. Like every time you have like, you know, range and it break and close, and then you have this like tweezer or like fake or whatever you want to call it, like, you know, always, bro, not always, but most of the times, like you get that nice continuation back down, bro. Like, you know, but me and Shaw were talking about this. Does today look like sell? It looks so, bro. Prepared for both sells and buys. But right now, bro, like I would want to see close below. I would want to see close below with a body. But the thing is, like, even if it closed below with a body, like it already pushed down, like, let's see how many pips. It already pushed on like 50 pips. So let me see. It's just horrible placement right now with this level right here. I'm concerned about this support. And even if it break and close right now, I mean, it already pushed down like 60 pips, you know, so I don't know, bro. We just gotta see. We gotta see.
I'm moving stuff, just ask yourself, have you seen me? He got 2 hoes, oh shit, he's baby king me. You ain't too long, hey, you know It's moving, I'm back again. Tell your friends, oh, I can see the money through the lens. I'm just saying, oh, no, my baby really top 10. Pushing that pot of beans, top of that cash that I thought I spent. 82 rolls, 21 wins. I'ma let you go in peace, but I'm seeing how I see. Baby, keep on calling high, controlling me. But I working on a lie, only way to try. How can I decide middle of July?
All right. Hey, Mario, what's up, bro? I will wait for London Open. Yeah, I'm waiting for London Open too, because then at least, you know, there's volume. Definitely, I'll wait for London Open. Because look at this, like it did one push, made resistance, you know, so I don't know. I feel like you don't want to get caught up in that pullback. Definitely don't want to get. Let's check AJ. Boss XX. London being open, fam. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we are back in so this is it, bro. 7:23 in London right now, bro. 7:23 a.m. London opens at 8 a.m. So I think that's the easiest way to skip the whole time zone conversation. Check AJ. All right, let's see. AJ. I think on the 30th it will go back to 3 a.m. AJ. Where's this browser? Bro, GCAD, bro. You know what's crazy? Because yesterday GCAD, you know, it started breaking down. I was like, okay, maybe this is it. But it just went back up. GCAD was crazy. GCAD was crazy yesterday. All right, let's see AJ, bro. Let's see AJ. First thing, let's check news, bro. Can't forget to check news. Because today was supposed to be like news all across, bro. Like crazy day on news today, bro. News day. Let's see. Got news. Damn, bro. So let's see. We just had pound news. 4:30 Swiss news. 5 a.m. Swiss news. 8 a.m. pound news. 8:30 pound and US news. 12 CAD news. So we gotta keep check on the news, bro. AJ. Okay, I am in chart 94150. You in chart right here. That's not bad, bro. Like, you know, this is not bad, bro. You got in at the resistance. That's not bad. You can manage risk easy here, bro. Usually people would get in after this candle close, and then maybe on this next candle. So it's looking good, bro. confirmation once it break this support. Because if it's coming down, bro, it needs to do resistance. See, it has to. Every time it was coming down, bro, like you had some resistance. So based on what it's been doing, bro, like, you know, that's a good resistance. This is the next resistance from here. So you chilling, bro. You chilling, man. You just want to make sure, like, if it comes back up, like, you know, you can start managing risk or whatever. Because the previous times, like, after it made resistance and it broke, like, it didn't start messing around. Like, you know, it just dropped. Just drop. Each time it made resistance, it just dropped. So you don't want this to be coming back up here, bro. Like, if it comes back up here, then it's doing something different from the previous resistance, and maybe this is not the final resistance. So you just gotta keep an eye on that, bro. Target, you got nice target, bro. You got nice target. Still got this target down here since yesterday. So you just gotta see what happened.
Hey bro, is that Jambo?
AJ, let's see, AJ. Gold. Yeah, gold, bro, like, I don't know, I want to see it. It don't look like easy price action today, bro. Let's see. Should have 1 hour. See if we can see anything in 1 hour. Looks like a better execution in 1 hour. I ain't gonna lie. Because if this can close below, like, with a body, then that is good. You know, it's gonna start matching back with the H4. So on the H4, it looks good. You just gotta be careful because you know we don't know if it's gonna respect this this candle. Fire song under this. Yeah, today, bro. Change the music today, bro. Change the music today, bro. Change the music today, bro. So let's see what happened, bro. We gotta be careful too, because you know you had a huge bull candle here. So this can easily like reject and start going up, bro. So we just gotta see what happened. Bro, this video definitely gonna get copyright, bro. I mean, all the videos are copyright anyway, so let's see. I don't see it breaking 3044. 3044. All right, let's see. Let's see what happened, bro. Let's see what happened, man. Gotta get a nice, you know, something that makes sense, that's obvious, because look, you don't want to get caught up in like a fake close right here. You know, you want to make sure it's obvious where, you know, could do something. And then the 1 hour is looking more like solid. On the 30 minutes, it's kind of tricky because you got this support here, like it's just, you know, it's just a mess. So just gotta see, bro. Just gotta see. I end up having to hold myself. Then I go and get faded. Just gotta see. When you was claiming you got me. All right, let's see, bro. Let's see what can happen on GCAT too. Maybe we could get a nice rejection, continuation, or this might be making resistance to go down more. Let's see, bro. Yesterday price action was tough, bro. Price action yesterday was tough, bro. Like London, they started pushing one direction and then everything switched. Like look at even like, you know, look at this crazy price action, bro. It just flipped. Like what is this? Crazy price action, bro. Cause how the fuck I'm still up? Yeah, niggas don't speak my language. Crazy price action yesterday.
Niggas don't speak my language. Yeah. How the fuck I'm still up? Yeah. Niggas don't speak my language. Niggas don't speak my language.
Yeah, bro, AJ's looking good, bro. NJ, Cat, JPY, they're all going down. All the JPY peers going down. Check gold now. Let's see. Yeah, it's still in the same spot right now. Nothing crazy on gold right now. Still in the same spot. Let's see if we can get a W on gold today, bro. W yesterday, W Monday or Tuesday. Let's go. What's up, bro? God bless you. I know you're gonna kill today. All right, bro. Let's see. Adi. Let's see, bro. Let's see what can happen. Today gonna do 0.5, bro. 0.5. Yesterday did 1%. Today gonna do 0.5. Yeah. Got 30 more minutes and we're chilling in this range right now. Chilling in this range, bro. Chilling in this range. Anyway, what's up, bro? Bro, we locked in every day, same thing, bro. Bro, yesterday it's been 1 month since we've been locked in every single day, bro. I just realized that today. Started on February 19th, bro, and like it's been 1 month, bro. Locked in every single day, bro. 1 month, every single day. You know, so we ain't gonna stop until everything is done, bro. Have to. Yeah, so right now, bro, like looking at gold on the H1, like, you know, want to see a close with a body below, because this can easily go up. You know, just a close with a body should be, you know, could try to target like, you know, something down here, at least half this range where it might reject, you know, something. Let's see. Yeah, like we got time to manage this. This is like 40 pips, 50 pips, you know, so I feel like even if it break, looking at this wick right here, like this is a good target this wick. You know, like 35 pips just in case there's a rejection. You know, have space where you can manage risk. As you gotta be careful of this or the fair value gap warriors, bro. Consolation in Asian session, higher probability for a breakout. Yeah. Still want to wait on the close. Let's see if we can get a nice close, bro. No close, no party, because I don't like doing the breakout, because then you're gonna get fake out. Like look right here. If you were trying to do breakout right here, you're gonna get wrecked. You know, you gotta manage risk. So I want to see this candle close. Like I want to just see close with a nice body. Maybe London open can continue, like, you know, pushing it down to this wick at least. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, bro. It's a decent idea. Looks good though. And on the buy side too, if it can close up here with a body, then yeah, bro, like we locked in. But right now it's just a big range, and you know, I don't want to exclude anything in this range. Let's see, 80 pips. Let's see what can happen in this range. Let's see what can happen. Because the last time we had a big range, we missed the setup. We missed a nice setup. You know, you got some stuff happening in here, because it's an 80 pip range, so it's not bad on the upside. And if a candle can break and close up here, like this is a nice, you got range right here, 60 pips, so that's not bad. So gonna keep an eye right here too. Keep an eye right here in this range. That nice clean space right here. So either this spot or like, you know, close down here. So let's see. GCAD. Yeah, bro. GCAD was a fraud yesterday, bro. GCAD was a fraud yesterday, bro. Had to get out of there. Had to get out of there, bro. Had to get out of there. So I shared this in the Telegram, maybe looking for a nice, pullback, nice rejection, maybe a continuation on the upside. But let's see, bro, because this can easily be resistance, and it just keeps coming down. So let's see. Because this candle is about to close bearish, bro. Strong bearish candle breaking, so might look for sells on this. I hope, buy, I hope. Let's see, bro. Might look for sells on this. You never know. Like, look at price action. This is not looking like it's, it's trying to buy. So let's see. On GCAD, bro, I want to wait. Like, I got to be super patient on GCAD for like the H4 to close, bro. We got like, what, 2 more hours, 1 more hour, 2 more hours, 1.5 hours until this H4 candle closes. So let's see. I buy my SL3044. Where did you enter, bro? What was your entry price? You bought at the support. You bought at a support. Let's see, bro. Maybe we can get a rejection. Let's see. You never know. If we can get a rejection here, boss, then we'll be locked in for buys above this level. Nice 63 pip range. That's not bad. 20 minutes until this candle close. So I want to see a nice close below with a body, bro. Nice close with a body. And we ain't doing this wick stuff over here. Anything can happen right here. So let's see. Gotta be super careful, bro. Like, risking 1%, we gotta make it count. Got one shot. Maybe we could get nice runners coming down here, boy. Bro, I'm excited about getting a nice runner. I don't even care about the setup. Care about getting a nice runner, bro. Want to get a nice runner on 1%. Crazy stuff. Something like yesterday, bro. Still mad about yesterday's runner. Got stopped to a break even, the runner, and then it just went crazy, bro. This should have been saying maybe like 206. We'll be chilling. Nerd World, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? So you bought a support, bro? You bought a support? Yeah, I want to wait on more confirmation. Let's see. Yeah, crazy rejection on GCAD, bro. Like, crazy rejection. Crazy rejection, bro. Resistance. Yeah, so this is not confirmation for buys. I was thinking maybe it would reject here, start breaking its high for a continuation up here, but nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, this is not looking good on GCAD for buys. But let's see. I'm not prioritizing. I was hoping for buys on here. I'm not really too looking, messing around with sells. I sell at 3055 on gold. Should I do it out? 3055. Sold at 3055. If you sold at 3055, bro, you chilling. I sell at 3055 on gold. You just gotta manage risk, bro. You never know, bro. It can break. This can break and keep going down. Just manage risk. That's why, bro, like, if I execute it up here, 3055, bro, and price is already at like, bro, like 80 pip, 90 pip, bro, like, I'm securing like 80%. You never know where that 20% can go, bro. Like, you got the rest of London, you got New York. So instead of wondering, like, where to close, like, you're gonna wonder until it, like, does a crazy retracement, bro, and then you're gonna come out at a horrible price. You know, so I would close like I always close like 80%, 75%. Just leave 25% running, bro. Because if you target 1-to-1, once it gets to, if you target 1-to-1 and you close 75%, when it gets to 1-to-2, that 25% is like, 50%. It goes to 1-to-3, then it's like, 75%. So it goes up, bro. It goes up. It all depends on, how much your risk to reward ratio was. If you had a tight risk to reward ratio up here, like if this was your 1-to-1, so this is gonna be your 1-to-2, your 1-to-3, so like it adds up. And partials add up. Let's sell some. Nah, bro, being good, bro. We chilling, bro. Just waiting to see if this can close with a body. Waiting to see if this can close with a body. Maybe get some volume. London open on the downside. Nice stop wick and then a flip. Breakthrough like this wick. At this point, this is the main point we gotta break. At this, if it comes down here, like it should be safe to manage risk in case you get caught up in like, I'm sure there are others sitting here for buys. People who are like, swing. Got a fair value gap warriors waiting for that retest or whatever you want to call it. So let's see, bro. Let's see, bro, if we can get in on some sells over here. Got to see, bro. After wave, bro. This candle is looking good though. Let's see. It's 50-minute about to close. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like the 15 minutes too much pressure, but let's see. I feel like it's too much pressure on the 50-minute. If this was London open, then yeah. But still gotta wait that it's best to just wait on that next 15-minute. If this next candle was London open, then could do something like, okay, use the previous candle, or something up here like 20 pips. Target like, this wick down here. So this can reach at any point. Because you got this wick here, you got, you still got this mess over here. So like, you need some volume. I don't like this. So if I was going to do 1% today, this would have made me do 0.5%. Just because right here is like, just messy. But let's see if this will flip and continue pushing down.
Why they go out their way, just prove they point. How they cloud got them angry. How you gonna get rich and forget your wish? But thank God that you made it. Maintaining this life, you went through M's. Try and get through these phases. 100 racks for your crib, go arcade. You done win on them bands, you see that man, you gotta take care of that lady. Heard you had a kid on one part of the plan.
No top wick. No Chick-fil-A sauce. No top wick. No top wick, no party, bro. Oh shoot. Let's see the H1. So this should be looking better on the H1 now. Yeah, that's not bad for the H1. For the London Open, if this candle can close, this is a nice execution of the H1. I sell like 20 pips back up into the range after a nice stop wick. Yeah. Still couldn't do anything with this. It didn't make a top wick. This would be just like an impulse. So maybe London volume is early. Let's see. already pushed like what, 20 pips? Oh, 22 pips. Yeah, this is crazy. This should have been like the London candle. So we've seen this. When was it? Was it the day before yesterday? We saw that when London opened, it made a tiny wick and then it flipped. New York session did the same thing, but no, this happened 15 minutes early. So we gotta take notes to see that, like, London open, pre-London. This is what we need, this volume right here. But maybe let's see if we can get more volume going down on the 1 hour. But I'm gonna look at this based off of 1 hour. So I need a 1 hour wick that makes sense to, pull back, flip, continue pushing down. But let's see. It has to make sense for the 1 hour because we're looking at this from the 1 hour point of view right now. Just don't like how it's looking messy over here. I mean, this came down like, since the break of the previous candle, it came to 21 pips. So even like on this execution, like, that is ample time to, like, manage risk, do whatever.
I told Rick come downstairs, take a ride with me. I keep him by my side, he gon' die with me. I wish no was right here on the side of me. Miss Lil' Kobe so much how you die on me. Needless is by my side like my G23. Oh God. I don't know how zombie for that nigga here.
Yeah, so let's see what happened in 10 minutes.
I'm hurting. I'm on too much drugs, I'm so high. I'm landed, I can't hold it in on this beat. Spread my wings and let my soul fly. Plus be no English.
Will that London open candle 1 hour make a nice stop wick and then flip? Nice little top wick and then flip. Because if you open, let's say right here, you can do something like this. Let's say open, do something like this, and then flip. Once it breaks its own low, like, with volume, I think that's a fair shot. Let's sell like 20 pips, 21 pips, 22 pips. But once it flip and break, like, it should have no business coming back up. If it's going down London volume, like, once it gets back to like the opening, like, start breaking, like, you can close half the position. Because it shouldn't be going like, you got volume. But let's see what happened. Let's see what happened on this next candle. But I like the way how the H1 setup is. Everyone locked in, bro. People on YouTube lock in, bro. YouTube is like, oh, what's happening? Oh, I mean, TikTok is like, oh, what's happening? Oh, but they're chilling, bro. Vroom, what's up? Top of the morning, bro. Top of the morning. Carl, you see, bro, like, you can break, bro. You can break. You got crazy range here, bro. This could be partials running right now. Crazy stuff on GCAD. EN, I'm waiting for EN to actually just, break above the structure. That's what I'm waiting on EN to do. Break above the structure, maybe do something up here, pull back. I don't know, let's see. A nice support, right? You got a nice support right here on the daily. This candle, closed strong, bro. This candle closed strong. We need more confirmation because this daily can easily start, rejecting, like, could do a deeper pullback. So we gotta keep in mind like sells too. Maybe tomorrow there will be more confirmation just to see how this bull candle closes. Because if it can close above the previous daily candle, then that's more confirmation for tomorrow. So right now, we just got to be super careful because this can easily reject and just start coming down again. You know, so basically, I want to see it do what GA did. Broke above this level, did a nice pullback. GA has just been, I don't know. I wonder if I'm the only Trini in here. Trini badness. Trini. Trini badness. Let's see.
Crash out.
Crash.
Hold it two hands to carve it. Either you trapping or robbing. Why waste some time if you flaws? Stacking it, wrecking it.
Oh, crazy pullback on AJ, bro. You're Shannon. You still in AJ, bro. Like, you just gotta see what's happening up here.
They gon' slime you out. Once you join the gang, it ain't no way you can get out. They just jacked the car, they need them something to spin out. Laying inside the bushes, trying to get my rent up. Came up on a bird, and ever since I've been up. Up on the first and third, stash some cash and shoebox. Go wash your hands, you got them dirty, you gon' need it. Drinking on, serve, word, splurge, Adderall, perk.
Just a crazy rejection on the NU. Crazy rejection on the weekly. This is a nice weekly level right here. Rejection, no bottom wick on the weekly. Yeah, this could flip. This could flip to the downside. This could flip. Let's see where the weekly bottom wick. Right here. Yeah, this could be going down the flip. So I want to wait on another resistance on NU. If we get some sells. Yeah, I would want to wait on another resistance on this. Nice little pullback. So the alert right here. USD CAD, bro. USD CAD is just chilling. Oh, gold is going. Gold is going, bro. Let's see. This was an impulse on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute, no top wick. Yeah. Nothing crazy right now on gold. I think it's just pushing. And this candle is closing too deep, yo. It's then like it needed to close right here, bro. Like, you know, you don't need to do all this stuff. You know, if this happened, like, you know, you're just missing the move right now at this point. So you need a nice pullback for some resistance if you're gonna do a continuation sell at this point. Because the break and close only apply to, like, you know, right outside the range, not all the way down here. Because if the next candle open, make a top wick, then you just be leaving up to volume to continue pushing it down. But let's see, maybe you could get some nice volume that actually, you know, keeps going. So let's see what happens. Let's see, you know, sometime that happen right here. You know, but look, this is basically what, you know, what I was hoping would happen. The perfect break, not too far, you know, the next candle does its thing, flip. But if there's crazy volume, you could get a nice bottom wick and can continue going. So let's see. Crazy stuff right here. Crazy stuff right here. Look, 30 minute. Yeah, 30 minute, bro. Like at this point, the 30 minute and the 1 hour is the same. The only thing that would make some sense based off the principle of this execution, the 15-minute candle close right here with a body below this level. But even closing below this right here, bro, like look at this. So it's kind of sus, bro. This did close with a body below, but you know, the top wick, it didn't make a nice top wick. You know, it's just you wouldn't know this, bro. Like with all this rejection here, bro, like you can't know that it's just gonna push down with volume. So that's why I wasn't even interested in the 50-minute. And the 30-minute, I know it was an impulse. The 30-minute opened up here, like flipped, broke. You know, this was more a breakout. So I don't know, bro. Like the 1 hour just look, the 1 hour overall just look better in this face off this level. You know, don't FOMO on to next one, yeah. So let's see with volume, bro. Like this can make a nice top wick and then continue pushing down, you know. So let's see. You know, so just gotta see what happens. Got London open coming up in 2 minutes. It's pulling back right now, so that's good. It's pulling back right now 2 minutes, 1 minute before, so the next candle don't have to worry about pulling back too much. So you gotta look. I like to look at that what it's doing, like, you know, a couple seconds before the next candle. You know, so maybe it could pull back, like, let's see, we got volume coming in, potential volume coming in, so maybe the pullback is not going to be the greatest. So let's see. So let's see 20 pip SL, what 20 pip SL. Pips. So let's see what happened with volume. Crazy volume right now. So let's see. Nice top wick. Top wick that makes sense. If it just flip right now and keep going down with volume, then like it's whatever. I want to see a crazy top wick. The higher the wick, the better, bro. Because you don't got to worry about it going back up. Get a nice wrist structure too. Mm, 20 pip SL. So right now 20 pip SL, where could it close half? You know, naturally you want to close half at like 10 pips. So let's mark that 10 pips right here, just in case it flips. So the restructure is not bad. Just gotta depend on volume at this point. Alright, so this is a nice pullback, 16 pips. So if it can flip right now, bro, like, I mean, I'm okay with that. 20 pips. If it comes back up here, like next candle, buys are locked in. If this candle comes back up here and close super bullish, I'm starting to look for buys. Because we gotta remember we got this bull candle, so you don't want to get caught up in this support here for price to go up. So let's see what happened on this flip. Price wick came back to like 20 pip wick. That's not bad. That's a good wick. It's a good wick. It's a decent wick for London open. Close half at 10 pips. So right now what I'm looking at, if this candle can flip, break its own low, then I'll look for sells. And if it comes back 10 pips, then I'll close half. And then, you know, I'll see what happens. So that's the whole restructure right now. But it's fire. Yeah, bro. Today we got the heat playing, bro. Today we got the heat playing, bro. We got the heat today, bro. Today we got the heat. Let's see. If it comes up like too deep, like you know, you already know that's its sales are no longer valid because then too much buyers. So we're on to the next candle. But if I'm going to look for buyers, I want to see it close up here, and then the next candle could do something. 20 pips. So let's see. Pips. 21 pips. Okay. 21 pips. Will it flip? Will it flip? Will goalie flip right here? Or is it going to make support? Alright, let's see. 20 pips. Oh, it's going to flip. It's going to flip and break its own low. Did it flip? No. Gotta lock in on that flip. You gotta lock in on that flip. You gotta lock in. Look at that spread. Make a nigga change. Different tax bracket, but my numbers still the same. I done seen dope. Bro, that flip is super important. You don't want to assume, because now you'll be like, oh damn, closing half already. You gotta make sure that flip. G-Card, yeah, I'm gonna check G-Card in a second, bro. Gotta wait on that exact flip, bro. That exact flip. Trying to make $1 in a short 9 times. You know I'm a hustler, I'm a grind about mine. Long as I got Metro, nigga, I'm gon' shine. I sip drink until I can't no more. Pour up the lean until I can't. It's gonna flip. I feel like it's gonna go flip. I'm gonna miss a good entry. Oh, right there. Okay, locked in. Locked in right there. Locked in right there. I felt like it was gonna just shoot. Alright, let's see. So if it goes back to 10 pips, I'm gonna close half. Alright, so the restructure is done. So let's see what can happen with volume. Let's see. Come on, goalie, push. Because it already made that top wick. So at this point, if it comes back to that, if it goes back to like 10 pips and it starts pushing back to the high, then I feel like it's not going to go down. Yeah, so let's see. You just got to leave it to volume at this point. Got to leave it to volume. Got to leave it to volume. Got to be ready to manage risk. So GCAD, yeah. We're gonna check GCAD in a minute. Gotta be ready to manage risk here. At 10 pips, close in half. And then if it goes back to 10 pips, I'm gonna close half. And then if it flips again, or the next candle flip and break the low, I'm gonna add that half back. So right here, that's 2.5 lot. So gotta have everything set up from the beginning to the end. So let's remove this. I don't want to see this. I don't care about no gap. We got different people right now active in the market. So let's see. So right here. So I could start managing risk at 15 pips. If it goes on to 15 pips, then I could start moving the SL. And then I like, but this needs to hold up the next candle where the sauce is gonna come in, the next candle. So this candle is joking, so gotta see what happens on the next candle. But right now, like, I'm just locked in at right here. This is where I'm locked in at, where I'm gonna be closing half. Like down here is whatever. I'm locked in on where I'm gonna be closing half. That's what I'm locked in at. Gotta focus on the risk structure. When it comes to risk, you don't want to play with the risk. The risk structure comes first. It's stuck there. Yeah, let's see though. Let's see. Yesterday it was doing the same thing. Look at this spread, bro. Like, this spread is crazy. Crazy spread. Let's see, 10 pips. Yeah, so the next candle could start adjusting the SL because this is 0.5. So I want to be exposed to 0.3, bro. Yesterday won like 0.7, so gotta make sure we don't give up yesterday's profit. So let's see what happened on the next candle. This candle just need to, chill, bro. At least start doing something. So at 15 pips right here, start managing risk. So let's see. At this point, bro, I'm gonna start managing the first stop loss. I'm gonna put it to the next one, bro. I'm gonna let it join the next one. So where I was gonna close half, I'm gonna put both stop loss there. So I feel good about the risk structure now. So at this point, like, if it reverses, then that is like probably like 0.3. Let's see. Yeah, like 0.25. It goes back to the entry right now. I mean the other 0.25. Goes back to the 10 pips. That would be like a 0.25 L. But I want to give it a fair chance. Maybe on the next candle. I don't want to manage too hard. But if it comes back up here, like, I'm done, bro. I'm done. So let's see if it can hold up for the next candle. The next candle can like open, make maybe a top wick, fill this wick. Yeah, so that's a rejection here. Looking like a rejection here. So let's see. Yeah, so it's looking like it's about to go back to where it would close half. Yeah, that spread, it's about to hit. Let's make some space here. Yeah, I don't like that rejection, bro. That rejection is not looking good. Yeah, if it's gonna come down here, bro, like it's gonna come back to the. There's a high probability it's gonna go back up. Yeah, so break even and sell. Yeah, yeah. Gotta manage risk. Have to manage risk, bro. I booked 70% at 12 bits. Retest, hit break even. Yeah, I was gonna give it a fair chance, bro. Like, I didn't want to put it at break even. I mean, it went as far as, let's see, it went as far as 13 pips, but I wanted to give it a fair chance. Running 25, 30, 25 to 30 pips profit break even. Yeah, want to give it a fair chance, bro. I don't like to see when it does stuff like this. Based off even the last execution, you know, it don't do stuff like that. You know, it don't go back all the way up here, like. So, you know, you just gotta let it go. So that's what happened. Let's see. So the risk was 0.5, which is 1K. Ended up losing like 500, 570, 580, 5 high, like 600 after fees and stuff. So you gotta manage risk, bro. We ain't got time to be playing around. Could it be a fake out? I mean, it's far down from this range. It's just the price action is just, I just don't want to be involved in this, especially, you know, potentially there might be a gap here, you know, like price came up. So, you know, just gotta manage risk. So maybe I could try on another setup. Maybe I could try another 0.25, another 0.5, and another setup. So let's see. Half the time it always end up playing out anyways, but you know, I don't want to give it a chance to do this and then come back up like flip, because I could have done something like this where I still had one position at, you know, the break even and the next one at the high, just to give it a chance. But then like a lot of times you're gonna get stopped out on both the break even and then it goes to the high, especially after coming down here. Like if it's gonna go down, like, you know, don't go back up, you know. So that's just how I like to manage the risk. M15 has a support in this level. Let's see. Yeah, it's just looking at the volume. Everything is based off volume right now. You know, everything's based off volume right now. But that candle, it didn't last, bro. It didn't last for this next candle to, you know, come to the rescue. It didn't last, bro. So this candle looking like it's gonna fail. So this happened twice this week. H1 could be breakup structure. Yeah, H1 look good, bro. H1 look really good. Like, this is based off the H1, but I don't like that. I don't like what it was doing, bro. Price pushed down to, like, you know, 15 pips, 14 pips, came back, you know, all the way up to like 25 pips. So I'm like, I don't know. I've seen better price action, bro. Just look at that wick, you know. But if you're still holding this, like, GG's. But I'm getting out of there. H1. Yeah. Price take, PL is big. Breakup structure. Yeah. The H1 look good. H1, the H1 does look good. You know, the H1 is still valid, like top wick, flip, break the low. You know, manage risk right here. This one was managing risk. This one right here is managing the risk structure, and this one is closing, you know, partials. But I don't know, bro. I just don't like that. Not feeling this price action on that 15-minute start of downtrend. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna wait on another setup though. Because what could have happened also, like if I had closed, this was the next scenario too. Like if I had closed half right here, then, you know, maybe could have added the other half once it break the low again. So that's another thing. You don't have to close the whole thing. You don't have to be too aggressive. You could leave half, you know, at the where it closed half and the next half up here. So that way, like if you get hit fully, you know, that's 75% of the initial risk. So, you know, you could do that too. I thought I was listening to it for a second, but it was from the stream. I thought I was listening to it. What you mean? What you mean, bro? Heard you caught a hit, but that don't make you no killer. Rich and I feel fit, look like I play for the Steelers. Yeah, we're playing the Heat today, bro. So let's see what happened on this. If we can break this wick, it should be a good run. If you can break that wick, it's a good run. Yeah, when it comes to risk, I'm gonna put the risk first. I'm gonna put the risk first every time until it just plays out how I want it to, bro. I'm gonna do that every time. But there are different ways you can manage it. You know, in this situation, seeing it now after the fact, what you can do, like, so right here, this was the original stop loss. Right here was closing half. A lot can happen in this area right here. So if price comes down, you know, it could be like if you execute it here, sometime price immediately goes up and you can close half, and sometime it goes down and come back and you can close half here. You know, seeing the fact now, like what can happen is like the better scenario was price came back, close half, but keep the other 75% right here just to see what happened in this area. Because sometimes, like, you know, it just comes back and it goes super close and then it just goes down. And when it goes down, it's more likely to continue to move. So like when that happened, like, you know, I add the other, you know, 0.25 back. So that's another situation. More aggressive structure, restructure is just to put everything, like, you know, here, just to manage risk. But, you know, that's going to happen sometimes. So you got to give or take, you know, different scenarios. You probably make the song. Yeah. Read other comment. I didn't see the other comment. But yeah, so, I mean, this happened when? This happened Tuesday and it happened today. So just got to make adjustments. Maybe the next setup, you know, and this is what's gonna happen. The next time, you know what's gonna happen? You keep one SL here, the next here, and then it just hits both. So you just gotta stick to one thing. But if you're still holding this, GG, bro. GG, bro. Because you have a better shot right now. You got a better shot right now. Yeah, the H1 is looking good. H1 is looking good. Maybe we can wait on resistance to give it another shot. But this was a good execution right here. Just the volume was like, Bro, yesterday I executed, volume just went smooth. Didn't come back, didn't have to close half. Didn't go back to the SL, it just went crazy. You know, so just gotta wheel and come again. Right here, like, let's see. At 15 pips. Start doing some management right here. GCAD was bearish on that candle. Oh, you thinking it's gonna reject? Think it's gonna reject for them buys? Abba Dabo. Look, enter the same way how you took and closed 40% when it came back to break even and now holding rest with SL, bro. Nice, bro. That was a more tactical decision on the thing. So what you can do, bro, like you can get that, that 40%, bro, you can easily get that 40% back with volume. You know, if you manage it properly, bro, you can easily get that 40% back. You just gotta leave the runner to get that 40% back. If you didn't add that position back, you can leave a runner to get it back. Because half the time, bro, based off what I've seen, whenever it comes back up and stop me out, like break even or SL or whatever, it usually just goes down. Like maybe 70% of the time, it just continues going down. So I usually would add that position back or leave a nice runner to get the 40% back. Yeah, so that's how you gotta do it. Cause look, you gotta be tactical. Cause the last trade did 1%, closed out like, how much should we close out? Like maybe like 0.8, 0.7, 0.8. So this is like basically from the last trade. So I gotta make sure you don't give back the whole thing. So I got another shot with this profit right here. So let's see. I low-key lost that one level. Same with Red, but we just giving it. Yeah, bro, I'll be managing risk aggressive. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm okay with managing aggressive because half the time, like when I get stopped up, bro, like it just keeps going. But like, you know, if you're more chill, bro, like Kavuru, bro, he closed 40% and he kept the original SL. He gave it breathing space. I didn't give it no breathing space, bro. So, you know, the most important part is see, like what I say all the time, you can be right and you can still lose. Because looking at the H1, bro, like we talk about it. Bro. If this H1 can close, the next one can make a nice top wick flip. It's still valid. Everything is still valid. You know, it's the structure. The risk structure, bro. So you just gotta be less aggressive. Don't be aggressive like me. Don't be aggressive like me, bro. Because the same thing happened on was it Tuesday? On the 30-minute time frame or 50-minute, it came back and then it just kept going. Mogui, enjoy the ride. Yeah. Partials will make you enjoy the ride. So at this point, 20 pips, you know, this is where I would close 75% and just leave the rest running and put everything at break even right here. So right now, the rest of this is a paper trade, break even right here. So let's see what happened. Let's see if missed another great opportunity, but I know it's gonna come, bro. That 1%, Entry with the runner is gonna come. It always does, bro. It's just the right timing. So you just gotta be ready. Just gotta be ready. So we got Kavuru still in this position right here. We got Kavuru still in this position right here. So he making that 40% back right now. Making that 40%. It's 3030 buy zone. 3030. I just have it as support right here. Let's see if there's a better support. There's another support here in the 15-minute. So let's see what happened right here. I wait in M30 close and next candle pullback. Continuation or fake down. For the continuation, I would want to wait to see exactly this. I want to see, like, you know, bull candle and then a bear candle and then execute off this candle. So you're going to take like at least 3 candles before. I'd rather be aggressive like you. I'm not trying to take it. Yeah, bro, like, you know, I like being aggressive. It sucks sometimes when you're too aggressive and like stuff like this happen, but it's good practice because, you know, you just don't want to hit the SL. It's good for me. It's good practice, bro. You know, the market been taking money for a long time, so you know it's good practice. It gonna come back, bro. It's gonna come that time when you wait on the same thing and it doesn't pull back that far, bro. It just keeps going. Those times are gonna come when it just keeps going. You know, because you can't know. You can't know. You know, because then if it had flipped, then you would have been like, okay, good, you know. You know, but sometimes, bro, like, you know, so right here, this is going back to where was the break even? Oh no, break even is right here. So if you had partials, break even is right here. I'm looking for buys. All right, let's see. We just need support, bro. Need support. Need a strong support. This is rejection. You know, wait on the next candle. Like if this can close with a rejection and the next candle close bullish, then maybe the next candle could look to execute on buys. So usually after a push, maybe like 3 candles, bro. Maybe wait at least 3 candles. GCAD. Move my SL to 30, bro, for the rest. All right, let's see. 3042. Okay. Let's see. I would have put at this point, I would have closed 75%, and I would have put everything to break even. That last 25% I'd put to break even, just in case it keeps going on, bro. Look at this spread. How much is this spread on this thing over here? That can't be right. That can't be right, bro. Bro, 3 pip spread? Bro, them challenges, bro, like, you see, bro, like, you gotta go against everything, man. 3 pip spread, bro. 3 pip spread, bro. Let's see dominant markets. 1.6. Unless they do the calculation different over here. There's no way. This can't be right, bro. Is this looking the same now, bro? This is way, bro. You see what I gotta go against? Bro, this is what I gotta go against. So now, bro, like if I'm thinking about like 15 pips SL, I gotta do maybe like 19, 20 pips. I might just stick to 20 pip SL, bro. Bro, this pip is crazy, and this look, it's look how now it's at 22, 31, 35, bro. Telling you, man, you gotta go against everything, bro. Cause when I got stopped out on Tuesday, and I got stopped out by the pip on Tuesday, bro. And I know, like, if I had a better spread, you know, it would have been a whole different situation. I don't get why the spread is so high on this thing. Let me see on
but you still told me that you lied. We made it work, but you still found a way around. Extended verse, somehow we still ain't see the high. I paid the fine, pay that line between the lines, smoke that fire. I know it hurt, but you still told me that you lied. We made it work, but you still found a ways around. Extended verse, somehow we still ain't see the high. I paid the fine, and I do it again. $500,000 on me, I feel it in my chromosomes. I don't talk to that bitch when we meet up.
bro, my spread on MetaTrader is so tight compared to this. No, it's at 16. Bro, why does it fluctuate like this? Anyways, I'm waiting. This tournament closed. Okay, let's see. So did it go back to break even? I think it did. So let's see what's happening. For buys, I would wait for this to close bullish. I'd wait for this to close bullish. Definitely, yeah. It's a challenge, Emmanuel. This is a challenge account, bro. Doing a challenge right now. You can't see it because my thing is in the way, but it's right now it's back down to 17. But bro, just now it was saying like 30, bro. Now it's down to 1.7. Alright, let's see what's happening on the swing setups in the meantime. But this kind of has to close. You can't really know what's going on right now. GCAD, okay, EN is looking like it's about to break. We got 30 minutes until the next H4 candle, so that's good to know. Maybe GCAD could do a nice continuation. If that next H4 candle can make like a bottom wick, maybe GCAD can continue pushing through, because this is a crazy rejection. It's a crazy. London didn't do move, yeah. Some London gonna be tough, bro. Look at yesterday compared to today. I mean, it still could have secured some stuff. Price did push. It did do a nice little push, but sometimes it's not gonna just flow the way how we want it to. You know, it's not gonna always do that, but it did do. To be fair, bro, since the execution, it did move like, you know, it moved like 33 pips. So, you know, no one's gonna still have their SL above the previous week, which is fair. Because really and truly, it should disrespect the high before, you know, it starts getting like invalid. Do you think it would be good idea for me to remove all my indicators and just trade support resistance? Bro, I don't use indicators at all, bro. It's best to use like tools rather than like, you know, indicators, because indicators are lag, bro. Some people use like moving average and EMA. I think those are okay if you know how to use them and if it's a part of your confluence. but I just don't use them at all, bro. I just want to see, you know, price action. Because when you look at price action, support resistance, even when price is going up, you can get in on sells, and if price is going down, you can get in on buys. Like right here, bro, like this is still looking like it was bullish. You know, you can still get sells and you can still look for buys, you know, just like managing risk. But it's easier when you're scalping. If you're swinging, maybe it works better for you, but like you scalping and you're gonna get in and out, like support resistance is like super strong because it's more accurate. Because if this candle closes bullish, this is some support right here. You might not see like strong on the 30-minute, but like you check on the 5-minute, like, you know, you got strong support. But of course you got to pay attention to, like, you know, the major support. So like, you know, this is a major support right here. You got resistance up here, like, but we ain't targeting like all this stuff, so it's just to keep on there. Yeah, so might do another 0.5 on, there's a fib level. Yeah, I think I checked it earlier. I was looking at the fib earlier on this push, because you got to respect this push. You know, earlier it was like up here, but let's see. Yeah, so sometimes you could look at the fib, see what's going on, but this is closing. You got a nice rejection here, but to have a bull candle closing in what, 20 minutes. Let's see the 15 minutes. So we locked in right now. I'm locked in. Maybe like another 0.5. Doesn't work out, call it a day. Tomorrow, see what happened. So let's see. Morning, bro. Hey, Phillips, what's up, bro? What's good, Phillips? What's good, bro? But that was a nice scalp on sells, though. That was a nice scalp on sells. We got 5 more minutes. Got 5 more minutes until this this next bull candle, so let's see. This candle has to close. If it closes down here, then, you know, it might continue going down, break this support. So let's see. Let's look at NZD Swiss. Crazy rejection. I'm in love. It's true. Bro, this is crazy. What do you think of EJ Shard? I mean, the JPY has been going down, but I feel like you missed it, bro. I feel like you missed it. You could get in on the character of it, like it's been doing, like, you know, resistance, but you don't want it. You never know when it's gonna do that crazy push, bro. You never know. You never know, bro. I feel like you missed it, bro. It's been just going down. Suddenly fast move volume come in. There's news, bro. There's news on some Swiss. There's news on Swiss. There's been news on Swiss, bro. 4:30. Yeah, news on Swiss like 10 minutes ago, bro. So that's what happened on Swiss. That's what happened on Swiss right here. Odyssey. I don't know how I feel about GCAD. EU, what should we expect? EU? See EU. Damn. I like my bitches pretty face with a flat stomach. Damn, I hate these niggas so much, no capernacin. Took a break, they thought I fell off, but I was plotting. Caught that dude 200 like Kim, they wanna rob me. Bro, honestly, like EU's looking, he's not looking bad, but like it already did this push such support right now, so you want to wait on the next one more like some resistance again, bro. That's what I would wait on. I feel like it already like it did this resistance here and then it dropped. So at least a pullback up here or something, like, you know, like, because if you sell here, bro, like it's already sold so much. It already sold so much, bro. Like, you know, you don't want to get caught up in a pullback. Just look at this. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear candles. So I'd wait on resistance to get in, bro. So, you know, I could wait on resistance somewhere over here, like, you know, wherever. But the sells are looking okay. The sells are looking okay, bro. Today is bearish. Yesterday was bearish. Sells are looking okay. I training right now on this Brad analysis. I'm ready for a nice setup. Already had a sell setup. Already just had a sell setup, bro. But we're seeing if we can get trying to give another trading opportunity. So see, this candle is gonna close bearish right now. This candle didn't close how we wanted it to close, so you know, crazy stuff. Continuation to 20 pips, 20 more pips, bro. So you know, someone is still holding their SL here. I think it was Kavuro with the still has his SL at everything. Oh, he put it at 30.42. So price just came and got that. Yeah, price is gonna do that. Price is gonna do that stuff. Good morning, here, Cat. 35 pips. Oh, nice. Let's go, Calvin. Good morning, you're a CAD. Let's see, you're a CAD. Continuation to 20 more pips. After this pullback, continuation. Let's see, you're a CAD. Where is Eurocat? Okay, right here. Eurocat is a mess. It's just ranging. Yeah, Eurocat is it's horrible. Eurocat is just ranging, so I mean, at this point, you have a better chance buying at support. Because look, 1 time it rejected, 2 times, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe 10 is a lucky number and you could get a push up. You trade support and resistance, like this is your setup right here. I don't know what else to do with this, but you know, look at it like that. It's been rejecting this level over and over again. Rejection, 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 rejection. So maybe you get a rejection here. You know, wait on that liquidity. You know, maybe you could get in on buys over there. I was in AU but got stopped out. Entry. You were in AU. Continuation on Goldie. AU. I was in AU buy but got stopped out. Entry 063385. You entered buys right here. Why you entered buys here? This wasn't buys. You entered buys here. You entered buys right here, Philip. No, bro, you can't buy right here. Bro, if you're looking at support, you gotta wait on that candle. This is a continuation right now. Look, it looks beautiful on the buy side. You can't buy right here, bro. Because look, you gotta there's no buy confirmation. I don't see a buy confirmation. Thought sup was going to hold. Nah, bro, you wanna wait on the confirmation. You gotta wait on at least a bull candle. Because if it's gonna hold, your target is gonna be like, alright, let's say it's gonna hold right here. Let's say execute here. Your target is gonna be at least, you know, maybe right here. Whatever your target is. SL maybe like whatever. Bro, like if you get in, just wait a little. You know, just wait a little. That's a sacrifice you gotta make just to see what happened. At least you know it's going up. But you can't, bro, look at this volume on the H4. That's risky. Sometimes it worked, but like then you just feel like you wasted a whole setup. Yeah, just wait on that confirmation, bro. Like right now on Goldie, like, you know, you can't look for buys until you get like, until you see support solid, bro. Like price action too, because you got to put the candle first before the support. Because even if you have a price right here, let's say you have this support, and I'm like, okay, I want to see price, you know, make support here. I want to see the candle first before I confirm that it's a valid support. Because, bro, support resistance, they break all the time. So, you know, if every support, every resistance was respected all the time, price would just be in a range forever. I'm thinking EU shorts next. Bro, if you took AU shorts, AU, bro, like, let's see, okay, let's see. Same thing, bro. Like we just looked at EU. I feel like EU is like oversold, bro. AU oversold. Like if you didn't get in up here, bro, like, you know, you had resistance here and then like you broke. You know, I feel like that's it, bro. Gotta wait on resistance again, because you have this push, pullbacks, and this is pushing. So you need like some pullback, and you're gonna end up in a roller coaster right here, bro. If you look for shorts right now, it's gonna take some time to see that resistance. So you gotta give that some time, bro. Right now, close 80% at 3039 and holding just 10% with break even. Oh, nice, bro. I've already did the perfect restructure on this one right here. Got 80%. Look, 30 minutes. Alright, maybe 30 minutes could get a nice support. Yeah. Percent, so look, 30 minutes. So let's see. 30 minutes got a nice support. So let's see how this kind of closes. It has to close on the high side. It has to close on the high end. So let's see. Basically, bro, like this is the setup we're looking at right now on Goldie. Just this, bro, like, you know, nothing crazy. Nice bottom wick, you know, a flip, and we locked in. What time is it? We got 8 more minutes, so let's see if that can happen. Yeah, I think it makes sense. It happen all the time, bro. Price has been pushing down since 3, bro. It's been pushing down since 2. It's been pushing down. It pushed down like 120 pips, so I think it should be safe. Let's see. Yeah, I think it should be safe, bro. Price pulled back like 61% of this push, so let's see. Gotta see. Just gotta see what happened. Yeah, I'm locked in on this level right here. Not this level, because, you know, this is old. This is old. This is old right here. Let's see. Have a clean range on left. You mean right here? Right here? I mean, this looks clean to me. This looks clean, like 40 pips. If this kind of can close right here, next kind of make a bottom wick, flip, and break the high. Yeah, I'm locked in on this. But if it comes all the way up here, then just horrible price action. You gotta wait all over again on another setup. Can't do anything about that if it goes all the way up right now. So like, let's see what happens in 5 minutes. EN.
I bust her down, she rockin' chrome cause she got on her knees. I told them I just want them gone before my Z they please. For me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me. Need your life, come stay with me tonight.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for this to break above. You know, it's not convincing. It's not convincing. Got a nice daily candle right now. But will this daily close bullish? On the weekly, like, you know, it's looking like a pullback on the weekly. So let's see. Let's see, bro. Price action has been tricky this week. Because then you think it's gonna, you know, continue going up, and it just makes a crazy resistance, bro. A new lower high, and then it just comes crashing down. That's what bro, GCAD has been. Was it GCAD? Which pair? I was like, damn, bro, what is stuff? Oh, GA left, bro. This support stayed strong, bro. GA left. EA. AJ is looking good. NZ JP1. So Russian was in this one. Came down, made resistance, you know, kept going. So just gotta wait on that resistance, bro. Same thing on AU. Because AJ was going down a lot, but It made resistance, bro. It's gonna make resistance. Just gonna continue going down. AJ, yeah, you got another resistance, bro. So you chilling over there, bro. Yeah, EJ, the JPY, bro. JPY been chilling with that resistance. You know, no crazy stuff. Nice price action on AJ them. Let's put GN beside EN. NU USD card. USD Swiss.
Lately I've been slow to speak, still stay out they reach. Contemplate my sins, I'm pacing, I've been losing sleep. The AC blast and my ties all screed. Plot on grinding, I've been curving all the speed. Still moving on my loan, cause it's hard to trust.
Alright, so gold is still chilling. Yeah, we could get a nice close for the next scan to like make a bottom wick flip. You know, start doing some crazy stuff up here. Because we've executed on this before. We've been executing on this setup all week. Let's see. So basically this setup again right here. Same thing on the upside too, like price is going up, you want to wait on that nice rejection and then the next candle to like break. So let's see. $30 minute is looking a lot better. You get stronger confirmation on the 30 minute. Stronger confirmation in 30 minutes. There's not too much crazy volume right now, so 30 minute candle like you chilling. H4 change coming. Yeah, H4 is super important. H4 is super important. Right here. Honestly, like looking at gold on the H4, this is looking like make a top wick to flip, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is looking more like a flip on the downside. That's what I'm getting from gold H4. That's what I'm seeing on the H4. Well, let's see. You can manage this anyway, so let's see. But quick question, did you ever try your hand on meme coins? Nah, bro, I've seen it, but like, I don't know anything about meme coins. I've seen like people make some crazy gains on meme coins, but I feel like you gotta have that like inside connection, bro, to catch those moves. So you gotta be on alert. You gotta be in the right groups. Like you gotta have like a team. You gotta have like a group. Like I feel like, you know, it's you gotta be in the trenches. I feel like them trenches ain't no joke, bro. Yeah, but looking at the H4, bro, like, yeah, this H4 candle is delayed over here. But looking at trading view, that H4 looking like it's trying to make a top wick to flip, you know, to continue coming down, bro. Bro, I low-key don't know anything about it, and I'm in the Telegram. I made a quick ban from that with 100 investment. Yeah, meme coin is crazy, bro. I've seen that meme coin is crazy. People be turning $100 like into like even like thousands and thousands of dollars. Bro. I don't know how meme coin work, but I don't know how that happened. But it's crazy. We could give it a try someday. I don't know. Yeah, H4 is looking tough. Got a new H4 candle, like buying right now is tough, bro. Buying right now is tough. Looking at this, bro, buying is tough. Buying is tough, bro. This is not looking like, looking at price action, bro, like forget about this. Forget about this push. This is looking like we're selling, bro. Blinked and it turned to 1K cash. Yeah. Bro, meme coin is no joke. Meme coin is no joke, bro. Meme coin is no joke. Yeah, you gotta be careful on gold here. Gotta be super careful on gold. Honestly, what I would want to see on gold right now, I want to see gold make resistance, bro. I want to see gold make resistance to be locked in on sells. Maybe if it can do a pullback up here, and then this can become the new target. The support can be the new target. So I think that would be better based off the H4. Because technically, if this comes back up here, that's the H4 pullback, and then, you know, it could get in on like the continuation. But right now, bro, you don't want to be buying, you know, seeing like the previous H4 looking like this, like, you know, because it can make a nice stop wick and then it just flip, bro. Like, look at that. You know, so you got to be careful of gold. Got to be careful of gold right now. Said he blinked and it turned to 1K cash. That shit came out one time. Yeah, meme coin is like something else, bro. If you're in the right group, you got the right connections, bro. Like, it's high risk though, bro. I feel like it's high risk. I pull back maybe at 30.46. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. But I would want to wait on resistance, and then, like, you know, maybe this support or a new support become the new target. But the H4 is looking tough. H4 is looking tough, bro. H4 is looking kind of tricky, and it's a beating of the H4 too. So either that, bro, either it makes a top wick, you know, and then flip. I mean, even though it's gonna make a top wick, the top wick can come all the way up here. It can go far. You know, it can go high, but you know, you just gotta see what's going on, because like this is high pressure on the downside for sells, you know. So if you had to choose between buy or sells, it would be sells, just because of the price action. But let's see. 23 pips SO. $22 pips SO, 34 pips target. Price comes back. Like like 12 pips.
Legs up in the sky, make a moan. I create the vibes, set the tone. Hush, baby, slim in the waist. Body right, shit, 10 in the face. Fuck her all night and through the day. Rocket tour, no, she not the same. Pocketbook and skin not plain. Sunshine can't clear my rain. Can't clear my rain. When you walk like that, do nothing when you talk like that.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this right now. If we were supposed to execute off this, it should be like a 23 pip, 20 pip SL close half right here at 12 pips. So let's see. I'm waiting 30-minute close below 30.44. This straight down our continuation. Yeah, that's one. The H4 kind of look tough, bro. I mean, the wick, like the H4 need a top wick. Really and truly, the wick can happen anywhere, bro. Like the wick can even come up here. Like, you know, the wick can go anywhere. Like if it's gonna go down, the wick can go anywhere. Cause gold, it usually has like, if you look at the wick. So like, yeah, you know, right here I'll be looking to like close half soon. So the sell pressure is high, bro. Look at the sell pressure. So wanna wait on wanna wait. Just have to wait, bro. I already took one trade, so gotta make sure the next one count. Because if you look right here, like, if you look what it's been doing, like, you know, it rejected up here, made resistance, broke. So maybe you could get another resistance somewhere here with an H4 to continue. So I'm gonna just stick to the sell bias this session. We'll stick to the sell bias. Stick to a sell bias based off just, you know, the volume on the higher time frame. I think that would be a safer option. What about EA? EA. Bro, EA is looking like a mess, bro. We've been looking at EA all week. EA is looking like a mess. Maybe tomorrow, because like even this daily candle is open above the previous. So maybe like if this kind of can close above, then, you know, it's more confirmation for buys. But it's still open and you got a long day ahead, so this can easily flip. And if this flip, then bro, this is a nice resistance. If this flip, like this is still resistance. So right now, bro, based on the price action this week, bro, I'm looking super close on the higher time frame, bro. Like, you know, the price action this week is super tricky. So, you know, I would want to see like this kind of close bullish above the other candles, other daily candles. As I've known, bro, like, you know, not seeing anything crazy on EA. Because, bro, this kind of can flip to the downside, can do a lot. You know, it's not even clear on the lower time frame, because you got to break above this. Even if you look at it from the H4, you got to make sure you break this resistance, bro, before you can even look for buys. Because this support is not enough. You can reject here. See, it already rejected. Previous H4 already rejected. What's up, gold, bro? Yeah, gold still waiting on that resistance, bro. Because looking at the H4, it's crazy downside volume. Crazy volume on the downside, bro. Gold is looking like it can flip. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this. I mean, you could look at this as, oh, you know, support, rejection, but bro, nah, bro. Like, look at this candle. Need way more confirmation. Need a lot more confirmation to even count this as anything. Need a lot more confirmation, bro. Because the only thing I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing volume on the downside. Just look right here, got resistance. Got resistance here. Resistance here. So this can make resistance somewhere. You know, we don't know where it's gonna make it. So I'm gonna wait on that resistance. And this execution, you just would have to manage this, bro. But I'm not really looking. At first, I was looking to execute on this, but looking at the H4, pull back in a continuation on gold, yeah. You know, but even on a pullback like this, if let's say this is a pullback, you could still get entries on the pullback. But I already took one trade, bro. Not trying to go against the direction of the market. So the next execution, I wanted to be a sell, just because we've been going down. So that's what I'm gonna wait for. And good old Goldie. Not seeing anything as relates to like on the swing side. Tough. Rejection here, you know, it's like coming back. Oh, let's see. This is a new H4, so maybe this H4 can flip, and then this will become a nice continuation on GCAD. So let's set the alert right here. Let's set the alert just in case, like maybe a flip or something. Because if you look at it from here, it came up, pull back, you know, pull back, and then maybe a nice continuation. So let's see. Yesterday we were below this level. I was looking for sells, didn't work out. So now it broke above structure here, doing a pullback. So let's see. Sometimes I get upset and clench my teeth. I made it out the streets, but I still ain't found my peace. Where they go? Pullback then continuation on Goldie. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it going up so I can, you know, make that bear candle. Basically, like, let's see if we can see a pattern up here. Basically this. If it can go up, make that bear candle, then this next candle, you know, I'll be looking to execute on. Maybe use this support as a target. So let's see. Gotta feel like $1 million. So I can rap the best shit. Turn me out, right? That could be your time. The headphone. Turn me up. Turn me up in the headphone. I got a headphone. Try to cut the fan on. Yeah. Look, brand new cut the fan on chain. This bitch cost 200K. How you flex 100 bands? You place an order at the bank. DA trying to legislate. I'm still screaming, fuck the state. Don't ask me as I'm happy, I'm home. Stupid, what you think? And this morning, put my blues on. Drippy. They could lock me up for sure, but can't kill me. Let's see what happened. Would close half right here. SL down here. I think that was it, right? Okay, so down here. This is a paper trade in my head. 23 pips. SL Close half at 12 pips. 36 pip target. So let's see. EN. Yeah, EN, I'm waiting for it to break above and do a pullback here. Waiting on EN to break above. GN is looking decent. Just needs like a pullback. So out of everything, honestly, right now, let's do this. Out of everything right now, GN is looking like it just needs a pullback. Now I'm not talking like this type of pullback. It's like when you execute on these type of stuff, bro, like it looks appealing, but like, you know, when you execute it just crashes, bro. You know. Yeah, support, continuation, support, you know, if this candle close bullish, wherever, that, you know, continuation. But then you execute, your target is up here, and then, you know, it just does a crazy pullback. So you just want to wait on an actual pullback. So that's what I'm waiting on GN. GCAT is a fraud, bro. GCAT is a fraud. Every time you think it's gonna like go up, like, you know, you just gotta wait on GCAT. GA needs a pullback. Same thing as GN. EA is less horrible. AUD Swiss. AJR, they sold out. NU didn't pull back. USD CAD already, you know, it's about to finish this push since yesterday. EG at this support. ECAD is just trash. EU oversold. AU oversold, needed a pullback. EU and AU need, like, you know, resistance. USD Swiss. Okay, USD is just doing something new. Needs support. Some support on this is already pushed up. So you don't want to buy when it's already, you know. You gotta wait on that pullback. Maybe something like this. Something like this. So most of these stuff, like, I feel like they might not be ready until like New York, honestly. And then there's news. So, you know, GU oversold. No pullback. Crazy stuff.
You better not tell nobody. Her skin the color of the season, saw that new big body.
Yeah, so not much happening on the swing side today. Today is like Nothing crazy, not much continuation. On the lower time frames, yeah, but like on the bigger time frame, even 1 hour, yeah, not really. So Goldie.
Too much Perkins, ain't it? Made it, baby. Put that money up, some days it's gon' get rainy. Ain't get a chance, my diamonds dance, not bitches tryna rape me. That money
So if you took this buy, then you know you can manage risk at this point. You start managing risk, but it's the same, like, you know, wait on that support. I'm waiting on resistance before I look for sells. You got support right here, that bull candle made a bottom wick flip, break the previous right here. So you know, you just got to be prepared for the next time that happens.
For my little money, I want a little mouth. Skeet on the couch on the mouse. For the little shit that you talking about. My wrist worth a Bentley been taken now. For the little bitch, we gon' take her down. Ice on the wrist, kiss her finger now. Big double cup with the pinky out. Blue benches long like it's slinking now. Locking in, you know the game, we locking in. Hustling, yeah, stuff your pockets in. Jet with no passengers flying in. Yeah, poppin' shit. Lil' bro ain't gon' play when he poppin' it. And then they say no apologies. Get back to the trap on the wireless. Blessed in the city, we gon' vacuum seal when we finish. You know the players like the red skinny. I'm talking all clean blue bitches. You know I told you bitch if I'ma spin it. She got her drop her top and show her titties. I got the 30 on me when I hit it. I gave her 10 and 3, I'm told them split it. For the 2 with a little X, she gon' mix it.
It's ice on both hands, put them up, no violence. Freeze. Fire, it's the hand Cyrus. They wanna go viral. You want to? Hop in my coupe, drop the top of my roof, pull off, and skirt my ties. Bad bitches, we hide them. Walk in the spot and we finna surprise them. Yellow game.
For my little money, I want a little mouse. Skeet on the couch on the mouse. For the little shit that you talking about. My wrist worth a Bentley been taken out. For the little bitch, we gon' take her down. Ice on the wrist, kiss her finger now. Big double cup with the pinky out. Blue benches long like it's slinking now. Locking in, you know the game, we locking in. Hustling, yeah, stuff your pockets in. Jet with no passengers flying in. Yeah, poppin' shit. Lil' bro ain't gon' play when he poppin' it. And then they say no apologies. Get back to the trap on the wireless.
Like in the vendo, won't need never water, the baking soda. Then I went till it's harder. I popped out the crib with your little bitty daughter. I fucked and then put that little hoe on the model. The bench of the Rari, I fought with the bands. Part the rose card and I hopped in the sedan. I just had got that little bitch from my man, so I was fucking that hoe in my chain in my hand. I'll go rolling with an off-white tan. My son got the Saint Laurent ring on his hand. I just caught Smiley who looking like sand. Shit, no niggas on the king, shit stains. I'm kick my shit like Jackie Chan. Peanut butter wrist, fucking nigga sand. Check it off his wrist, serving nigga strand. Look at my nigga, my wrist from pan. Big face pedal with a chocolate band. Look at my wrist, don't take no dance. When aircraft, I land on land. Look Lex Flex, 200 on sedan. 3500 on blue jean pants. Yeah, chrome hard brand. Throw the money up, belly popping up band. Bitch pussy popping on the stand. Red like green light, all on getting ran. Pretty bitches OD and all on getting ran. Fuck all the police, free my dog got they can. Whip top on the B, double cup in my hand. Big DRIP dripping Louis V Vans. Looking at me like she wanna advance. I take one more pill and the rest with her hand. Young one of y'all make her so arm in that leg.
For my little money, I want a little mouse. Skeet on the couch on the mouse. For the little shit that you talking about. My wrist worth a Bentley been taken out. For the little bitch, we gon' take her down. Ice on the wrist, kiss her finger now. Big double cup with the pinky out. Blue benches long like it's slinking out. Locking in, you know the game, we locking in. Hustling, yeah, stuff your pockets in. Jet with no passengers flying in. Yeah, poppin' shit. Lil' bro ain't gon' play when he poppin' it. And then they say no apologies. Get back to the trap on the wireless.
trip just to go and get a check. I done built a tough soul, got a whole world blowing on my neck. It done been long nights, long early mornings, I better get rest. K-pop, Papa X, my bitch, point a whole dream more wet. Niggas can't even tell I'm high as hell, but I feel low. I ain't upset, I'm trust the process, and I let it all go. Niggas can't compare, it's not a contest, I'm here to let you know. Young gon' wanna coming down sunset, I'm rolling in the rose. Show 'em it's a lot, just be topped up, I really give 'em hope. Told you I'm just being me, I'm a humble beast, but I go loco. I can spread 100 G's, I'm QDs, I'm staying low. I ain't in no nigga lane, I'm staying the same, I'm playing my role. Can't function, I'm fed up, this nonsense. Lot of shit in this weighing on my conscience, gotta work till I make me a fortune. All this money weighing on my conscience, Common sense, it don't even seem coming. Differences is weighing on my conscience, Independence weighing on my conscience, Close peers wanna beat me and can't beat me at all. Close peers wanna beat me and can't see me at all. Go triple double like Westbrook, they pay me the ball. Pull up 2 doors and 2 fall lights, Porsche look like a fraud. On OD, count more G's, put a mill in the safe. On sack chest without rat race, hustle like in the A's. Wanna see how much more I can take, they want me go crazy. How these drugs is hard, they concentrate on highly sedated. Had to tell myself it ain't just me, this world full of hatred. I be taking this foreign currency, I learn different language. I bought black diamonds and white diamonds, this world segregated. I bought black diamonds and white diamonds, this world segregated. Can't function, I'm fed up with this nonsense. Lot of shit in this weighing on my conscience, gotta work till I make me a fortune. All this money weighing on my conscience, Common sense, it don't even seem coming. Differences is weighing on my conscience, Independence weighing on my conscience, Close peers wanna beat me and can't beat me at all. Close peers wanna beat me and can't see me at all.
That's a good one, Pete.
Travel all over the world, running nasty girls. Pulling her curls, fucking me a nasty girl, yeah. She's dripping in crazy girls, I bought a shit and they pearls, yeah. I tip it, make a twist and twirl, I promise baby everything thorough, yeah. She freaking from the passenger seat, sure they want a second when I speak. She only wanna follow when I leave, love how I keep a bankroll neat. Yeah, gonna wanna got it at the street, niggas just like honey really sweet. Yeah, I just let the difference on fleek. 100 for opponents in my teeth. When I drop that shit, they gonna put it on repeat. Better play somebody else, cause we gonna defeat. Pull up, spin the block, we leaving everyone deceased. Fucking on your wife because she like it when we creep. Digging in the body, got her busting on the sheets. If she like it nasty, so I call her freak elite. I'ma play my music while I stroke her to the beat. Fuck her like a beast. Yeah, I hit like a G, I'm pulling on the weed. Baby, take a look at the seed, make a nigga smoke a lot of weed. The one with a 6 or G, got a nigga high as you can be. These rappers getting fly as they could be, you never would be flying to me. Travel all over the world, running nasty girls. Pulling her curls, fucking me a nasty girl, yeah. She's dripping in crazy girls, I bought a shit and they pearls, yeah. I tip it, make a twist and twirl, I promise baby everything thorough, yeah. I got this pretty dime on the knees, I heard you pay the dime just to squeeze. I heard your old man an OG, heard he used to ride with Joey the Breeze. Can't win fan square, you gotta cheat. Put that pussy on that nigga night geek. I see that you got love for the freak. I know why you in love with this freak. Barely having time, I try to fuck her through the week. I'm never spending time and she ain't never thinking deep. I hire freaking bitches, they don't gotta have degrees. I'm young and always know to keep it tricky in my sleeve. They started just too much, I had to tell a nigga freeze. I'm running millions out now, I can't never get no sleep. Your daughter let me fucking, I didn't have to pay a fee. She got a baby breaking and it didn't come from me.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Yeah, I told her to put her camera. She wanna suck it on camera. I told her to for the camera. She wanna suck it on camera. I let my shit hang like a banner. Her mouth on my head like bandanas. She wanna suck it on camera. These little boys don't want Anna. I talk to that hoe with no manners. Thick meat on the floor in the phantom. Had it caught to the top with no ladder. Got my millions, it don't even matter. Turbo with me for life and then nothing. You know Weezy, my brother like Tana. She say she wanna fuck on the camera. She flew from Atlanta, she easy to handle. Was pipe when I met her, we swap like the scammer. Her kid with a nana, hot piss in the pamper. I'm too geeked up, excuse my grandma. Put your top, it's so smooth bananas. We the topic, can't change the channel. 40 out for the plane or better. Caught that Cayenne and painted it yellow. The bank under me, I don't go to the teller. They working for free, I don't know what to tell them. They say it's legit, but I know it's propellers. I told her turn for the camera. She wanna suck it on camera. I let my shit hang like a banner. Her mouth on my head like bandanas. She wanna suck it on camera. These little boys don't want Anna. I talk to that hoe with no manners. Thick meat on the floor in the phantom.
She wanna suck it on camera. These little boys don't want Anna. I talk to that hoe with no manners. Thick meat on the floor in the phantom.
Blue honey just a thin way. I'ma do it like Sensei. I ain't smoking no midway. Never fuck what your friends say. Count racks on a Wednesday. I know I can get paid. Tryna ball like Kente. Weezy bump me out the mud way. For paint, that's a racket. Yeah, they fuck me the long way. Showing love like hood day. I been grinding for some long days. Never know what it would take. And they had to go my own way. I can ride my own way. I can ride my own wave. I can build my own pavement. Swear it ain't no harm my name. I can get my own straightener. Young gonna just do his thing. I can whip my own Mercedes. And I'm just shitting on the game. Nigga ain't constipated. I just been contemplating. Pull up a blunt and face it. I just been constantly blazing. They saying I'm amazing. I ain't been lounging lately. I told you it's a new Mercedes. I done rejuvenated. Turn upon my friend. Cause we all got sin. Nigga, that's my man. We gon' ride to the end. Get him out of that ditch. Every dollar we split. Every spot that we hit. It's just us and that's it. Blue honey just a thin way. I'ma do it like Sensei. I ain't smoking no midway. Never fuck what your friends say. Count racks on a Wednesday. I know I can get paid. Tryna ball like Kente. Weezy bump me out the mud way. For paint, that's a racket. Yeah, they fuck me the long way. Showing love like hood day. I been grinding for some long days. Never know what it would take. And they had to go my own way. I can ride my own way. I can work my own shift. I can coat my own drip. I can roll my own split. I'ma keep me a long clip. Step you out of my hotels. I'ma make my own meals. I'ma count me some cold cash. I'ma dip my own chips. Little bitch got loose lips. Shit clean like Q-tip. Put a lean in the root beer. Gonna cop me some new gear. Make it M for the new year. Might cop me some cashmere. I'ma rock the shit as is. Met your hoe at the roof, Chris. She was down about to lose it. I done found me a new bitch. I'ma put in some Louis. I can turn it into drug season. I'ma put in some new shit. Got a big acting bougie. Young gonna eat the coolest. Blue honey just a thin way. I'ma do it like Sensei. I ain't smoking no midway. Never fuck what your friends say. Count racks on a Wednesday.
All right, let's go. Took that buy and close it with 25 profits. Hey, nice. Brady, for breakfast, you gonna want some fruits, grape and banana. No breakfast. Usually make breakfast after the stream, but warm up the coffee, warm it up too much, and it run over. Warm it up too much and it run over. You took the buy. That's good, bro. That's nice, bro. Let's see how many pips it went. So it went as far as 24, 25 pips. Still got potential for this next candle. So it's a good setup, bro. Like price going down, like you just gotta wait on that support.
Just tryna protect my flesh. Baby, lay down, I do the rest. Da Vinci, she's make a mess. I did pray the gas inside this room, a 10 ain't nothing less. Kinda buy the racks by M shrooms, thank God I'm feeling blessed.
It's so funny as well. Yeah, that was a good setup though. On the buy side. Bottom wick, maybe it could continue going up. Took that buy and closed it with 25 pips profit. No runner? No runner? No runner, bro. What if the H4 turns? What if the H4 bro, if this H4 like let's see. If this H4 just magically goes bullish, bro, you could have got in from the beginning. What if it just goes bullish and get a nice tweezer or like, you know? You never know. No, you never know what can happen with the runner. Right here eating right. I use fruits. Fruits. Eating fruits. Eating fruits. I usually get hungry after the stream, though. I ain't gonna lie. After the stream, can actually breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, what you want? What you want for breakfast? What you want? What you want for breakfast? I usually make egg, waffle, and sausage. Like every morning after the stream, egg, waffle, sausage. True, you buy. True, you know want to share. That's why I talk about after. No man, me share. Me share. I will share some man. Did I miss some? Did I miss some trades? Well, yeah, yeah, kind of ish did. You missed the sells earlier. Probably would have gotten stopped out. And the buys, some people took the buys. Just one, but lucky you missed it. Yeah, you missed it. Someone else took the sell though. This was a setup. This was a buy setup until someone mentioned the H4, and I started looking at the H4 and all this stuff. So that's what happened with the buys here. But the buys here were the volume is slow, but it's still good. I already took one trade. I didn't want to take this buy. 25 pips up. What the hell is that? The buys were good though. These buys are good. The H4 is making a top wick, so you get in on the buys, and again go down, never come back. I had a set on. She's suspended for policy violation. What the hell is that? For what? Stream suspended for policy violation. Is it the music? How? It's still showing. I don't know what that means. Policy violation. All right, let's see. Eating in the stream, you combine. Really? Really? Wait, you guys can still hear me? You guys can still hear me? You can't see me? You guys can't hear me, but you can't see me, right? Or what? Don't eat in Ramadan. Mmm. Sheem suspended for policy. Okay. I'm gonna start a whole